Alright, looks like we're all good. Okay. Hey folks. You can still hear the fan. It hasn't gone completely away. Hey, how's it doing? Okay, just checking in on a few things here. But it actually sounds louder than all my headphones than it sounds in real life. That's awful. Alright, so, looking to finish up this chapter tonight. I think I've done enough fucking around. Speaking of which, apparently I'm new at drinking stuff. Just kind of waiting on Stream Court to do its thing. Something just dawned on me. It actually didn't work for one of the streams last Thursday. That's kind of concerning. Alright, let's get myself prepped here.
I could
see what we can make.
Sure, why not? These kids sure love curry, huh?
Oh, there it is. Now I can hear it pretty loud over here. It's not nearly as bad as it was when I had to replace the thing. I think it's just running hot. Which is kind of ridiculous because this is not exactly a high-powered game or anything, but speaking of ridiculous, why does this require rice when this is better and does not require rice?
Why not?
Whatever. Yep.
Hey, looks pretty good. You're making this?
Yup.
You're making this?
Sure. Is that doing it? Yes, did it this time. Ooh. I didn't mean to hit that achievement. Sweet. Off to a good start. Alright, let's publish this. Yes. So, I have good news for any of you who are watching or are catching this on VOD or on YouTube. So, due to something that may or may not be going through, I might be able to hit certain goals a little bit earlier than initially planned, which means that I might be able to expand my content sooner than later. Basically, I got another writing opportunity that may open up some connections that basically will allow me to get into stuff that I have on my task list for streaming equipment. And hopefully that works out. I'm already halfway essentially to getting that external capture card, so cross your fingers that that happens sooner than later. I wonder if you could use PayPal with Amazon or eBay. I am almost positive you can use it with eBay, because I think I've used it with eBay before, but Amazon might be a different story, and I'll have to look that up. Either way, if things go the way that I'm hoping they do, I may be getting into that capture card sooner than later. That would be excellent, because I'd love to be able to play all kinds of different games for you guys. And for myself, honestly. But every single time I bring this up, the first two games that I think of immediately are, three games, now that I'm actually thinking about it. Suikoden 2, Chrono Trigger, and Chrono Cross. I think I may just marathon the two franchises back to back. Just do like the Chrono series, because that's two games, so it's a little bit easier to get through. And then Suikoden, which that's a little bit more of an investment of time. But thankfully, I believe the first 2 or 3 games at least, you can plow through good chunks of the story if you know where you're going, what you're doing. Which, admittedly, it's been a long time since I've been through those games, but I have a good enough handle on them that I should be okay. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm not quite there yet, but I'm getting there. Oh, yeah, okay. Stocking up.
How many would you like? You want pizza bench? How many would you like? You want pizza bench? How many would you like? You want pizza bench? How many would you like? You want pizza bench?
I mean, I kind of understand why they decided to limit what you can, or how much you can buy of something. I get it from a design perspective. I just don't like it. It is really inhibiting, and it's kind of... What was it that I used to call it? I always used to compare it to how you can only hold so much in your inventory in Resident Evil. Like, I can't imagine Herd and stuff like that taking up a lot of space if you're wearing like a backpack or shoulder bag or something. Something you should be able to readily find just about anywhere, especially in the later Resident Evil games. So I don't quite understand. In those cases, it was a design element. It was video games being video games, honestly. It wasn't anything more than that. And I just don't like it, because it's like, well, okay, if you can hold a box in your bag in one space that holds, I think it was like something like 30, 60, 90 bullets, depending on the gun, something like that, and that same slot is taken up by one Herd, that makes no sense. I understand why it was done, to create a sense of suspense in a game that was meant to be a horror survival in the first place, but I just don't like it. And it had a name for it.
Which one?
Can't think of it to save my life. Oh well. Not that important. Let's make sure everybody is equipped except for the people who are never in my party. You could always tell who is not really that important in my party. Okay, yeah. Okay, he
You want
needs
this one? Do you want to equip that?
a better
Who's it
protector and weapons.
for? Which one?
Not enough cash. Okay.
Who is it for?
This is where we kind of...
You're already working on this one.
I still don't know how I'm gonna get that one knocked off, but we'll get there. Alright, let's quickly...
I'll just add this.
Wait, do we have bond points we can spend on anything useful? Yes, we do. Let's not forget the staff boosts. Alright, I think we're good there.
I should
Let's go
write
ahead and give it a save. Alright.
Hello, trickster. Awaken your new self. It seems that it can gain new power.
Am I that high a level already? Yeah, I guess I am. Huh. It's been a while. Alright.
It seems that it can gain
I'm
new
an ugly
power.
motherfucker, but... Oh, I like that too.
You wish to browse the end? Please take a look.
Do I not have staff in my party? Die.
May luck be on
Okay.
your side.
Well, we're gonna see what's up first. Because I could have sworn Seth was in my roster, but... guess we'll fuck around and find out.
You got it.
Alright, let's see where we're headed. Actually, let's double check.
Let's get to
See if my voice is coming through okay. Yeah, seems fun to me.
Shadow as far as I know. Keep it moving.
Alright, let's rock and roll. Actually, you know what? Before I do, let's switch a couple of things up here. Having my iPad right there isn't as important. And then through that, I can turn the mic down a smidge. I don't think everybody wants to hear my my PS4 fan. Okay. God, it's still louder on my mic than it is on my ears. It's concerning. Alright, we good? Let's try down here. How about that? Okay, I just have to speak up, but that's okay. That works for me. Back in the game. Let's go. I've been on this chapter entirely too goddamn long.
Akira!
Akira!
Yo, what the hell's all this?
Well, this is doing this
You
thing.
can do it, Akira!
Bring those villains to justice!
There's so many people. What's going on?
Are these all the shadows who've had their hearts changed?
The Great Akira's Hero Show will begin momentarily. Please
The
gather in
Hero
front of the
Show.
stage
Ho-ho.
and show your support.
Alright.
Hero show? By Kanoe? This sounds interesting. Let's go see.
Sounds something alright.
No. Take a closer look. The guards are on the lookout.
If they spot us, we get swarmed, and then it's game over.
We should probably fall back for now.
Something like this happened in Sapporo, didn't it?
You mean the He Horde? That was mirrored by the huge cleanup campaign in the real world, right?
This may be the same thing.
Huh. Does that mean Kanoe's doing some kind of show in the real world right now?
Which begs the question, will this crowd go away once he's finished?
We need more information. Maybe we should go back to the real world and see for ourselves.
Alright, if you think it'll help, we'll head back. Let's see just what Kanoe's up to.
Okay, it's time to pull out.
Mr. Kanoe, the Emma app developed by your company, Medice, has become immensely popular all around the world. With Japan's creative industries starting to reach their limits, it's wonderful to hear about such a remarkable breakthrough in AI technology. I hear many have high expectations for you as a leading figure in this country, Mr. Kanoe.
Well, I wouldn't say I'm all that. I do plan to do the best I can. The world is about to undergo a massive transformation.
If you were to
and
actually just kinda
I'm hoping to steer it in the right
put his
direction.
arm straight down in that position. He looked like he could
Oh, thank
touch
you.
his-
You're too kind.
almost touch his
Well,
toes
sounds like
without
you've got their
bending over.
support.
It's weird.
That reminds me. I've heard
I
that
don't like
Emma's
it.
servers are kept at the
Maybe
Tokyo
this is
Radio
like
Tower.
one of those
Way back
visual
when,
signs
the
that
Tokyo Radio Tower was
is,
used to usher Japan into a
this is the
new
bad
era
guy.
of communication. Perhaps this time around, Emma will play a
off-putting.
similar
That is-
role
that
and
is
bring us into
terribly
the age of
off-putting.
AI.
Yes,
I
that's
don't like it.
certainly the idea. As of now, AI is still a fledgling technology, but I've no doubt that it's going to make all of our lives that much easier.
And as a testament to that, it's worth noting there were several areas that openly lamented the halt in Emma's service the other day. Why do you think the Phantom Thieves would target Emma of all things?
Naturally, Emma holds a vast amount of personal data. Perfect target for a gang of crooks, if you ask me. Or perhaps they're just opposed to my ideas of AI making the world a better place. All that talk about them being champions of the meek and downtrodden is likely no more real than those cheap masks they hide behind. They threaten anyone they disagree with, and rob them of their free will if they don't comply. Evil people performing evil deeds. Nothing more. We won't be defeated by some ragtag group of petty criminals. I'm more than determined to battle their injustices to the very end.
Mr. Kanoe, You held a press conference the other day and mentioned your distinct hatred for the evils of this world. Might that stem from personal experience?
Yes, I suppose you might say that. As a child, I was caught in a rather unfortunate incident in which I lost someone very close to me. I'd wager it was that incident that caused me to harbor such disdain for wrongdoing. However you look at it, I can't allow the Phantom Thieves to continue doing as they please.
I couldn't agree more. I think we'd all like to see this Phantom Thieves case resolved as soon as possible.
That explains the whole hero show thing.
Bastard! Where's he get off with all that shit?
Yeah, but he's got a crapload of people behind him. He's trending like you wouldn't believe on social media.
Have all those people had their hearts changed too?
No, it's not like it was with Natsume. These are just regular old fans.
So everyone's being won over by Konoe's charm without ever knowing what he's really like.
His track record with Medice certainly is impressive.
Oh, come on! The guy's full of shit!
Without knowing who he is on the inside, he probably seems like he really cares about making the world a better place.
This isn't much different from what happened with Shido. Well, people do tend to pick the safer choices in life.
Is that true?
In a life of nothing but decisions, there's always a fear of not knowing what comes next. Without knowing what lies in store, people often end up turning to the thing that gives them the best answer. So when it comes down to it, they're more inclined to latch on to whoever's going to make things easier.
First it was Shido, and now it's Konoe. Actually, this might be even worse, seeing as Emma is a lot more up close and personal with people.
But is it really okay to live like that? Leaving everything up to something else?
Well, the truth is, not everyone believes in themselves enough to do otherwise. Not like I want to talk. But that's why we're exposing the real villain here. So we can bring those people back to their senses.
Right. We can't let them change everyone's hearts for their own schemes anymore.
We're gonna tear down that stupid jail of his, and then I'm putting my foot straight up his... Oh, maybe we hold off until we get some grub, yeah?
You gotta be kidding me.
That certainly cut the tension. Now that you mention it, I'm hungry too. We were running around in that jail for quite some time.
Dinner time! What'll it be? We are in Osaka, so we'd be crazy not to do takoyaki, right?
That sounds nice. I've been wanting to walk around and try a little of everything, honestly.
Did it just... Oh, for fuck's sake. Excuse me, guys. Apparently having the stream going with Discord and one other tab was too much for my laptop. This is partially why I don't want to do anything for my laptop, because I can't count how many times during the stream my laptop is just frozen to a halt. I don't even know how to answer this. Yeah.
Oh, do such flavors really exist around here? I suppose I should have expected as much from Japan's wondrous kitchen.
At this point, but the least annoying is all it is. It's really just on me. I'm actually gonna tweak the camera settings for a second. Just give me 2 minutes. Because I look like I'm getting washed out here, so that looks a little bit better. Alright.
So good!
I'd rather be a little bit too dark.
No trip to Osaka is complete without him.
To look
I'm
like
actually surprised. Each shop really does
I'm on
taste
a washed
different.
out CRT
Looks
or
like trying a
something.
bunch of different places was a good call.
Oh, so this is the authentic Osaka flavor. And best of all, it's affordable.
Aren't you gonna have some, Mona?
It's too hot for me right now.
Did I
I'll just
already
have some once
clear
it cools off.
6th chapter.
Sorry you can't
This is
join in
all
with
the
us, Sophia.
Filler after.
I am an
Getting
AI.
a feeling that
I'll just
that's
have to
what
make
this
do with the
is.
data.
Don't let it get you
But I
down,
don't
Sophia.
really think
We'll bring
so,
some
'cause
to the
I was-
jail
no,
later.
I was in the jail.
Really?
And I did some story progression, so there's no way I cleared it.
Thank you.
Man, traveling around and chowing down like this is the freaking best! Would have been nice if Gramps could have tagged along.
He was close enough to make it home, so I think he wanted to go see Akane-chan. She was probably waiting for him, too.
I'm not
I
even sure
hope they
how
get more
much
time with one
time
another once this
this
case is settled.
Yeah, and then Gramps
This
can
laptop
shower
has
Akane
left
in
on it,
gifts
to be
and treat her
honest.
like a princess and stuff.
There's
It
something
was
I
a
still
hand-me-down
don't understand.
when I got
Why
it.
did Konoe
I
bother to
got it
create the jails in the
roughly
first
about
place?
5 years ago.
Wasn't it because that Owada dude told him to?
I don't think that
And
was
it
the only
handed
reason.
down
We heard in his jail
by
that he wanted to
somebody who
save people, didn't
admittedly-
he?
Yeah. One look around his jail,
They
it's
said they
clear
were
that he totally
tech-minded, but
believes in what
couldn't
he's doing.
figure out
He
that
thinks he's the
computers
perfect
needed
embodiment of
reformatting.
justice.
It's true. He does see
I don't know.
himself as a hero. Are you suggesting
Or
he isn't
something-
acting
yeah,
for his
there's
own
something
game?
with that.
At the very least, he must have his own
They
reasons for
just
taking
kind of
part in all
lost
of
their,
this.
We'll know
power
for sure
supply
once
for
we
it.
meet the Monarch face to face. For now, let's just
I
focus on the
bought-
problem at hand.
Yeah, you're right.
One online,
We'll eat up and get our strength back for today.
reformatted the computer.
Well,
and
I'm
I
taking
was
the
good
rest
to go.
then.
And they just
As
said,
if!
"Eat
Like
it."
you really need all that.
So,
Hey, it's first come, first
well,
served at
my
this
bad,
point.
I guess.
You guys better hurry before I swipe it all.
I, Haru Okumura, accept your challenge.
Wait, I want some too.
How's it going?
Makes me wonder whether or not I should go straight to the captain card or start with building a proper PC. It's gonna be something I'm gonna have to think about.
Here's what I found. You're doing this one? You're doing this one? You're doing this one? Time to get to work. You're accepting this request?
With that one.
Okay, let's do our. You're already working on this one.
Good. I enjoy those are the powerful shadow quests that honestly I don't feel like doing.
You're doing this one?
That.
Time to get to work.
Okay, so not a request made it look like a request. It was not a request. I'm just gonna try and find. Okay, move right up. I gotta find you. Do that.
Oh,
Yeah, here I am. Oh. I started that reference, but couldn't remember it. Good thing I didn't do the cross post to social media like I wanted to. FTTT finally did its job. About an hour later. Actually, was it really? No, closer to a half an hour. So I did all that so I could get 3 things of flour, Good job. Good job. Alright, let's get the stream back up and going on my computer so I can actually do stuff on the stream.
Get to work. Here's what I found. You're already working on this one. Mission accomplished. You're already working on this one.
For on.
Mission accomplished.
That accessory does.
I should write something.
First, let's see if the website good. Oh, yeah, it is. There we go. Now we don't have to get anything for her for weapons. And the other was an accessory, wasn't it? That was it. That was not worth it. Oh well, I didn't really have to go out of my way for it anyway, so no harm, no foul, I guess. Alright, what's good? Computer is back up and running. Audio sounds okay. I can barely hear myself though. Shit. Not that there's really anybody here. The only person who's really here could probably hear me upstairs, so. Okay. Just move this up a little bit. And of course, you can tell it's getting better because the fan got louder. Alright. Would love to get a directional mic, but apparently those don't exist in a non-professional situation.
What happened to your game?
What do you mean what happened to my game?
Your screen on the...
Well, yeah, because it doesn't want me to show the menus at all, and I'm adjusting the volume, so... Can you hear me? Kind of. I think it went back to the old values. Shit. Alright. Fan noise be damned. See this, I don't get hurt. Alright, that should do the trick. I'd check a little bit more constantly, but those headphones are not comfortable to wear long term. Alright, let's get back at it.
Now then.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
Hell yeah! Taco.
Looks like everyone's up and at 'em.
Let's go.
Oh, it's gonna have me start right from the opening spot. Okay.
Time for some infiltration.
Where? Okay. I see an exclamation point on the field, but not on the map. This sign.
I can see it.
No holding death!
Turn us up in no time.
Stepped up to it.
The enemy's busy. This is your chance. Start wheeling on them.
Yeah, so I do have Seth in my roster. What the hell? Why did it off me to pick it up?
Alright, took out most of them. Help that up, guys.
Nice work.
I'm on my way across there.
Mustang. All right.
I think I found some.
realized just a second ago I bypassed like an entire big old party of shadows, and I didn't even realize I was doing it until I was halfway through them. Got away scot-free, so I can't complain.
Cut down any stragglers.
Electricity's out of the question. Remember that.
Yeah, we done.
Victory was handed to us. No way I'm gonna live. Go, go, go! Straight ahead.
Good. We're thinning their ranks. Stay on the offensive. All right.
Easy victory ahead.
I love doing that. We'll never get the through, like, but it's always satisfying.
Easy as 1, 2, 3.
Okay, let's keep this up.
Something's there.
Then I could try it again. So I couldn't use the checkpoint because it didn't let me at the beginning. Alright, whatever.
Nothing on my radar. Looks like we're safe for
Like
now.
you saw, it's not like I struggled.
Looks like this one's moved to nuclear attack. Nuclear attack. Huh? There's more of them? Shiloh Jackal! You pulled that off quite well. They're on their last leg. Don't let up. Looks like we can jump on them. Use the right and we'll run circles around the enemy.
I love it. Yeah, that's a straight upgrade.
Still got it. Guess that hero show or whatever's wrapped up.
I wonder what it was like. I'm curious, honestly.
Oh, you want to go see one sometime? We can go to a Featherman show.
Once we get in the castle, are you ready?
So don't know if anybody here or will have ever watched this.
Alright, let's go!
Watching hockey, but fun news. New York is absolutely destroying Philadelphia right now. It's only the second period, and music's nothing. That's bonkers. Absolutely crazy town.
Alright, the coast is clear. Let's make a break for the top.
Okay, whatever.
I'm kinda surprised how easy it was to get inside.
A little quiet for a castle. That's not normal, is it?
I don't think so.
I've got a bad feeling about this. This is usually when everything goes wrong.
What's this light?
It's so pretty. But what is
I'm
it
not
doing?
sure, but is this the tune
Whatever
of
it's
something
doing,
going
it
wrong?
can't be good.
Intruders detected. Executing forced
Yep.
removal.
Wait, is this thing a teleporter?
It's a friggin' trap! We gotta bail!
Wait, Skull! If you try to leave the circle, you'll get ripped apart.
You gotta be shitting me!
What?
Or not.
What happened?
It seems we've been forcibly teleported somewhere.
Ugh, I don't feel so good. I think I'm warp sick.
What, so we're locked up? Ah, man. Getting caught's all we ever
Pardon me.
do anymore.
We have to get out of here, and quickly.
Hey, just try to stay calm. In times like these, the best thing to do is to carefully check your surroundings.
The door's open on the other side. I wonder if there's a way for us to get over there.
So I'm actually legit locked up right now.
Treasure chest detected.
That is
Let's see what's in
funny. Alright. Okay, there's a ledge. I can get up on the ledge. And through a vent. You think these more people will be locking these things up? Even if it's like the world of the unconscious, or the subconscious rather.
Now's our chance to ambush them.
Show me your true self. That'd be good. Don't let up the assault. It's over.
No. I did it wrong.
The gun attacks won't sense it. Don't waste your ammo. The enemy's busy. This is your chance. Start wheeling it. Incoming attack. Brace yourself.
Don't forget what you learned from this battle. Okay, on to the next one.
They don't see
there
us.
we go.
I think we can go for an ambush.
Feel your true form.
Hey, we're in a good spot.
Don't let your guard down. Joker, your health is in the red. Don't chance it.
Okay.
This one, there. Okay. This one.
use that.
Took out most of them. Let's split up, guys. Let's blow them up.
That was a pretty smart play.
Sure.
Ooh, wait, the electricity's out of the question. Remember that.
Way to go, guys.
Let's keep moving ahead, shall we?
In this tight of space? Okay. This is fine.
Enemy power level? Nothing special. Take him down.
Didn't take too much to kill that. So
Nothing on
that's
my
good.
radar. Looks like we're safe for now.
How did you escape? Quit resisting and come quietly!
Whoops, looks like we got company.
So these are the jerks that sprung the trap on us?
Whoops.
I guess we should say thanks. Quit resisting and get stomped.
We can use that. Let's do it.
Wipe them out!
Rams laying the smackdown!
Incoming attack! Brace yourself! Don't worry, I'm still here.
No shadows detected here. This elevator looks like it'll take us up, but they've got it on lockdown.
There must be a mechanism
they
to
do.
release it somewhere. Let's see if we can find it.
This must be the security room. It looks like we can
And of
unlock
course,
that.
I knew it was
If
a
we
hacking
release the lock, we'll
segment.
be able to keep going up.
Alright,
Of course. All right.
fucking do it.
Okay, going in. Let's try that one. The enemy's powering up. Eyes open, everyone. This one. Amazing, Joker! This is really something. It's an even fight. Like any other fight, you shouldn't get wrong. What if we use that? Boom! Great job, kid. You've got that. Even I'm
Okay, this one.
Thanks!
Thanks for the backup, everyone! The impact your hits have on enemies
I got a new skill!
could really be relevant. So, in original Warriors games, and even some of the mashups like Hyrule's Warriors, or Hyrule's Warriors, Hyrule Warriors and Fire Emblem Warriors, nearly all impacts, unless the damage is being mitigated,
Nothing to worry about here.
have some kind of staggering effect on an enemy unless they're actively defending. It's a mechanic of the series. So there's some measure of defending and parrying and countering that is inherent to some battles. I mean, most of the time it's really irrelevant. You're just smacking people around. But when you're playing against the officers and things like that, it's really relevant. In this particular game, I mean, yeah, you can send enemies flying every now and again, but I just find, like, impacts really don't have the same...
We should be able to ride all the way up to the top.
Just don't have the same impact.
Maybe we can even rest before we get there.
That other...
That would have been a little too easy. Come on, let's greet our guests.
Getting lots of shadow readings here. You guys are just gonna have to hold out.
And then hacking sections, I feel like something like that.
Doesn't like electricity.
Very
I know it's weak, but don't get swampy.
Also, I find that it's still has for elevated This is a little bit less.
Nice, Joker! You hit his weakness! I'm gonna step it up too!
Out of hand.
You're mine. Now.
There we go. Let's get some healing done. We have somebody new. Oh, Riku. If you're viewing us, thank you. Welcome to the channel. Hope you enjoy what you see.
This one.
Climbing at the top.
Goddamn time! Let's roll!
Seems we're quite a ways up.
Have we reached the roof yet?
Stop! Picking up an enemy nearby. Oh, this one looks tough.
There oppose the great hero Akira. I like will turn you into dust.
Oh, pardon me. Oof. And the new person is gone. Bye-bye. This is another Thor. Like literally disguised by name as well.
Lamia, Fortress, Black Ooze, Legion. Saraswati, Ganesha, Queen Ma, Zack, Naga, Arsene, Lamia, Fortress.
I've been saying this entire chapter. You know, I come up against bosses and man, I could really use her. But then I never put her as far as you suspected. That'll be the last time that I finally come up against an enemy who takes advantage of her weaknesses.
Let's go. Take it. Come. I'm going to Persona.
Joker got in a follow-up attack.
You're mine. Let's go. I'm going too. Here. Rabbit Step. Persona. You're mine.
Gotta exploit those weaknesses.
Showtime.
Legion.
Here.
Hopefully a boss, right? Or like a big boss or something.
Rabbit Step. Hey,
End it all. That's such a good item. Anybody else need it? Not really.
Everyone's the same. If you regret, reset the game.
We have just SP for one.
Okay.
There.
Let's go. Rabbit Step. I'm going too. Persona. Persona. Now. You're mine. Let's go. Rabbit Step. Persona.
Super ready to follow-up attack.
Come.
Really? Already?
This one, okay. You're mine.
I can get that one.
Let's go. Rabbit Step.
Gotta exploit those weaknesses. Keep it up.
Was that kill him?
Persona.
Sorry, get Thor at me like 2 or 3 times in the same dungeon. I'm gonna catch on how to
It's an
play.
elevator.
Oh, we have to go up even more.
It looks really high.
Well, given Konoe's elevated opinion,
Guess we're going up then. We've got to get those desires back.
Oh, pardon me. Oh, I apologize, guys. For
Excellent. I don't sense any shadows this
person.
time.
One other person who was in the house, who was supporting me, and I appreciate very much.
Everyone, look!
A birdcage. So this place has one too.
Every jail we've seen so far has.
But why would Konoe's jail possess one? Is he not the mastermind behind all this?
I may
I
just
don't know.
make clearing out this chapter.
Noah
Like,
is supposed to be the one who
that's
created
my goal
the
for
jails.
tonight and
So
earlier.
he would
on.
have to know how they work.
That's where I'm
It
ending
wouldn't
it.
make sense otherwise. In which case, the only explanation is that he's trapped himself
I
here with
almost
trauma
think
of
it
his own.
started it all tonight, to be
Would he
honest.
do something like that? It could be necessary to creating a jail.
Does that mean Konoe's got some dark past too?
A guy that confident? I don't know. Doesn't really fit his image, if you ask me.
so what's the plan then? You said we need a key if we want to open this thing, right?
That's correct. And we can get a hint as to its whereabouts by touching the birdcage.
Oh, pardon me.
Come on. Again?
No, let me do it. I could use the experience.
Good luck.
Sure.
Make sure you don't let go right away.
Don't go crying on us, Gramps.
Huh?
Oof. Listen to that wolf howl.
I've heard stories of cries that could shake the heavens. Could this be one of them? It's almost operatic.
You guys don't even know, man. That shit seriously hurts.
Quiet! I hear something.
Abuse? Please, that's ridiculous. We do have a dog. Maybe that's what they heard? Right, Akira?
Somebody new joined up.
Hey,
I can't tell who that is, so whoever it is.
Doesn't seem to be Kanoe's.
Thank you for
But
tuning
he said
in.
Akira.
Appreciate it.
Isn't that Kanoe's first name?
Whether it was your dog or
Twitch
not,
is awful as
Kanoe-san,
update
we
the
got a
chat
tip
list
that
so I
you've
can
been
see
physically
who it
abusing your
is,
son.
and because I don't
Apparently,
stream through
Akira-kun has a scar on his arm to prove
my laptop.
Look, he fell
I
over.
can't do
How many
overlays,
times
so
do I
it
have to
shows
say
me.
it?
So
Are we
I'm
done
stuck
here?
not knowing
I'd like to be
who
left
it is
alone.
at all. But again, thank you. I appreciate it.
You see all this trouble you're causing?
And
Keep your goddamn
all that
mouth
thanks went
shut
straight
and
out
do
the
as I
window.
say.
Oh well.
Damn. What the hell was that?
Kanoe's past. We were viewing the trauma he keeps locked away in his heart.
Trauma?
There, there. Good boy. Who's a good boy?
What a pet? You guys could have warned me about that.
Well, it's not like you asked.
I feel like I've heard that excuse before.
Yeah, from yourself.
Getting back on track, I heard one of the voices mention something about abuse. Was Kanoe abused by his father?
That's terrible.
It's pretty messed up, but it doesn't justify all the skeevy shit he's been doing.
Indeed. What's past is past. Nothing changes the fact that Akira Kanoe is an incredibly dangerous man who changes others' hearts and robs them of their free will.
Right. We've got to stop him.
So if being abused is the source of his trauma, then what exactly is his plan here?
Just gonna have to ask him about it. Up close and personal.
Yeah, but first, we need the key to the birdcage. Let's head back to the real world and try to find the source of that voice.
Hey, Joker? Was Kanoe really treated badly by his own father? Zenkichi and Akane were on bad terms, but nothing like that ever happened between them. Why did that happen to Kanoe? Aren't they family? So some humans are just like that then. Joker, do you think family is important? Yes. I feel like I understand. If I ever get family or friends, I want to support them as much as I can. I learned that from the Phantom Thieves. I wonder how Kanoe must have felt back then.
Hey, come on you two, let's get going!
Sorry to keep you waiting. Let's go, Joker.
Hey.
Someone can give me bedroom eyes. Alright. Somebody in this area is being pretty forward. The whole takes on.
Let's get to work.
Alright.
I should write something.
Save. Save.
We're here. This is the place.
So, this is Akira Konoe's family home?
Do you suppose Konoe's father still lives here?
No. He died 20 years ago.
What?
I found some police records of an incident that happened here back then. A burglar forced his way into the home and stabbed Konoe's father to death.
Rangers game that I was talking about before.
Most items of value were gone, so it was ruled as both a
I
robbery
don't even care
and a
if
homicide.
you know anything about the sport of hockey.
And what did Konoe do?
Crushingly.
He lived here too, right?
He was 8 years old.
That's some shit to make you talk
and was
about a
the only
mercy
survivor.
rule. Like,
apparently he managed to hide in a closet. If this is the birthplace of Konoe's trauma, we'll probably uncover the truth about his father's murder as well.
Wow.
Yes. Let's do what we came here to do.
I'm inputting the keyword now. Everyone, get ready to enter.
This room. Are we inside the house now?
Looks like it. 20 years into the past.
Whoa, who's that?
Is that Konoe's father?
You little shit. What do you think feeds you every day, huh? I swear you're just a bill. All you do is eat up my hard-earned money. Don't talk back to me.
Somebody.
No, I can't watch this anymore.
Keeping you around's a real pain in the ass. Maybe I should just kill you two.
Two?
She just handed over the money when I told her to. Nobody ever takes me seriously.
Not Mom. You didn't.
Here he comes, enemy of evil, champion of those in need. Listen up, viewers. It's time to band together and call for Zephyr-Man, protector of justice. Zephyr-Man!
Guess I left the TV on.
Okay. I get it now. There are no heroes. No one's coming to save me, except to me. I have to become stronger. I have to. I'll kill him. And then I'll be the hero.
What the fuck are you mumbling about, you freak? Not like it matters. You'll be joining your mother soon enough. I'll kill you! What kind of joke to people? You want to die? Trust me, I'll be glad to get rid of you.
This guy's sick! He really killed his own wife over some money?
Unbelievable. That monster! How could anyone do something so awful?
Would you just die already? Your mother knew when to quit. Why don't you?
Queen Ma! Set!
Come on.
Watch out! He can still attack while it's moving!
Come! Persona!
Because I actually...
Persona!
Alright, that's why.
Let's go. You're mine.
Bingo! That skill just now? Perfection! Great technique, Joker!
Let's go.
Fire attacks. Speed to curse. Plus. And nuclear. Alright.
Ravage!
I'm not done! One strong, cannot weak point with nuclear attacks!
Let's go! Persona!
Joker's really the
You're mine!
damage.
Let's go! Take this!
Don't let yourself get caught up in the trauma. Try to stay calm.
Yeah, well, it's hard to stay calm after the shit we just saw. Persona!
We'll run Joker out of SCP and then we'll find out.
Switch out!
Pretty
Run!
sure.
Persona!
Oh, yeah, so that's black. Now that's almighty. There's a difference. Well.
Strike the Falco! This is my spirit rock forth! Come forth!
Panther's frozen!
You can do
Not
it!
good! Turn!
Oh, just use the lightning. Jesus. This one I saw definitely.
Persona!
Got his weakness! Grab it!
I'm coming over. Different stuff. Persona!
Right on the money, Soul!
Hey, they had it coming. Let's go, Captain!
I'm not
I got your back. Eat this! Captain King! Persona! Persona!
Nice try!
See ya! Watch this! Come on! Let's go, Captain! Persona!
I'm not done!
One more thing! Out of the way! There!
Soul needed an explosive hit! You guys have burned a lot of stamina. Don't overdo it, okay? Get ready! Get ready! Dance, Conan!
Let's you from that movie little face when you're dead!
Rocket launchers! Oh shit, he's packing some serious heat.
That thing's got a ton of firepower! Stay out of the crosshairs! Carmen! Get ready! Set! Get ready! Dance, Carmen! I can hear the flames crackling! You've got one stay close!
Persona! Come to me! Strike the Falco! Persona! Algon! This is my spirit brought forth! Come forth!
I owe you one.
The protector of justice?
How's this? How's this?
It's one of those days to save you?
So this is why Konoe was trying to become a hero.
Because no one was there to save him? That's terrible!
Hang in there!
Persona! You're mine!
That'll exploit those weaknesses! You pulled that off quite well!
Come!
Joker got in a follow-up attack!
You're mine!
I'm not done!
Now! Take this! Got it! Yours! Captain King!
Guys, it's electricity!
Wipe that stupid look off your face! I call the shots!
Damn, this makes me sick.
See ya!
Hey, not bad!
Persona! Elgon! Come forth! Elgon! Persona! Come forth! Strike the Belgor! This is my spirit brought forth!
We're up to something. Time to weaken our statues out.
Put them down! Do it! Sure.
It's not looking too agile right now.
So that was Kanoe's father. Kanoe suffered all alone for so long. Sophie.
Well, that's the end of that one.
Getting stronger every day.
I'm gonna work even harder.
Is everyone all right?
Better than all right. Feels great knowing we put that ass wipe in his place.
And the tables are
Kanoe.
too close for me to do that. So,
If what we just saw actually happened in the past,
Then Akira Kanoe escaped an abusive childhood and avenged his mother by killing his own
Alright.
father. He must have framed the entire thing as a robbery in order to avoid
that should
suspicion.
be a little bit
Is he?
better.
He's a victim of some high and mighty shitbag too?
He must have felt so trapped. There was nobody he could turn to.
So he set out to become his own hero, and the power to change hearts helped him do just that.
It's just too sad. There had to be another way. There just had to.
Hey, cool it. Whatever his past was, it doesn't justify what he's doing now. Nothing makes it okay for him to take control of people against their will. If we don't stop him now, more and more people are gonna get hurt. You're all thinking the same thing, aren't you? Sure. But you're all still set on doing this, right?
Right. If we don't stop him here, then nothing's ever going to change. Let's do everything we can for now.
While it's true we need to change Kanoe's heart, let's not forget we also need to save those whose desires he's stolen.
And it's time we bust out the calling card.
Oh yeah! That's kind of your thing, isn't it?
Yeah, we'll change his heart and take back everyone's desires.
Okay, let's head back to the car and come up with a plan. So, about the calling card. How exactly do we want to do this?
We need a place where we know Kanoe will see it.
what about sending it to his company?
The police will probably be crawling all over the place. It's too dangerous.
After all that stuff he said about us on TV, I'd really like to stick it to him good. Give him something he'll remember.
Thinking the same thing.
We could always try pulling a repeat of Shibuya. Huh? Where'd Gramps go?
He said he had something to take care of. He's probably with Akane.
Let's just leave them be for now.
All right, well, maybe we save the calling card planning for tomorrow then.
How come?
I mean, you know, because Zenkichi's part of the team now, isn't he? I feel like he'd be missing out if he wasn't here for his first calling card.
That's
Plus,
surprisingly
he's
insightful.
kinda got a lot invested in this after everything that happened to Akane.
That's true. All signs point to Kanoe being the one who turned her into a monarch. Zenkichi's definitely got a bone to pick with him. Alright, we'll wait to bring Zenkichi in on the plan.
Alright, we'll figure out the calling card tomorrow.
It's been one intense fight after another, so let's get some rest and get back to it bright and early.
Hey, is it just me, or has Yusuke not said a word since we got back?
Wow. Out cold and still standing.
Dude's got all sorts of weird talents.
Commissioner Kaburagi?
You look better than I thought you would. How'd it feel being on the other side of an interrogation for once?
I managed to pull through. Guess I'm getting a little old for this, huh? More importantly, though, I heard something interesting from the Nijima lawyer. She told me the reason she was able to get me out was because she had help from a certain someone.
I haven't a clue what you're talking about. Anyhow, did you have business with me?
Commissioner, I'd like you to help me. I'm going to arrest Iwata. He's been behind the scenes with each and every change of heart case. Akira Konoe is the one who commits the crimes, while Iwata sits back and capitalizes on them. They plan to cover up the truth by putting all the blame on the Phantom Thieves. I think they've even changed the hearts of some of us on the Force. And I'm talking pretty high up the chain of command. If we don't act now, we'll never be able to stop them. Please, Commissioner. I can't do this without you.
Do you have any evidence to bring Iwata in?
I'm on the verge of getting Konoe to confess. If we do that, we can expose all of Iwata's crimes.
You really think Konoe will talk?
He'll crack. I know he will.
How can you be so sure? Are you planning to use the Phantom Thieves to change his heart?
Sorry, but I just can't tell you. Commissioner Kaburagi, do you remember what you said to me back when Aoi died? You told me you would cleanse this whole rotten organization someday, and that I just had to wait for the right time. That time is now. Please, I need your help.
An idealistic cop.
You've changed, Hasegawa. Your little stunt cost me my chance at senior commissioner. Even my current title is in a state of uncertainty. I need to do something to restore my credibility. If I wanted to, I could serve all of you up to Iwata on a silver platter, and he'd owe me everything for it. Did that ever occur to you?
Your sense of justice would never allow it.
My.
That's pretty presumptuous.
You have 3 days. If you say you can do it, then by all means, make it happen.
Thank you, ma'am.
And I'll give back your badge as well.
Are you sure?
Fair warning. If you screw this up, I'll be covering my own safety above all else. No second chances. Do you hear me?
I won't forget this.
Hi, kitties.
Shall I follow him, ma'am?
Forget it. He'll just throw you off. Actually, I have a more pressing task for you. I want you to find out everything you can about the Commissioner General.
The Commissioner General, ma'am?
I'm not one to pull punches. Never have been, never will be.
So, you're sure the Phantom Thieves have been dealt with, yes?
Yes. They're being held in the jail as we speak. I've got Emma keeping an eye on them.
Well done, Mr. Konoe. There really is nothing can stand up to you in that AI of yours.
Please. None of this would have been possible without your assistance, sir. Emma will show us the way forward.
Now, I may be getting a little ahead of myself, but what say we have a celebration of sorts? I'll go ahead and reserve us someplace nice. I think you're in for a real treat.
Looking forward to it. Till then.
Call ended.
Filth. Flapping those fat jowls of his. Roaches like him are the very reason why this world needs someone to enact justice.
You are absolutely right, Akira.
We'll have to hurry with making Operation Oraculi a reality. More importantly, how are things in the Kyoto jail?
No issues to report. The Phantom Thieves are still under confinement.
Very well. And, just so we're clear, there's no way to change their hearts. Is that correct?
That is correct, Akira. It is impossible.
Well, if you say so, it must be. We'll just have to let them rot, won't we? Now, to wrap this up. At this point, nothing can stand in my way. I'll take over this entire country. No, the whole world.
So, I heard you guys were waiting for me to get back. You guys are surprisingly particular, you know?
It's the first calling card we're sending out since you joined. Figured you'd want to be there for it.
Well, it's not like I haven't helped out with one already. It doesn't seem like that big a deal.
That's why we have a little proposal for you. Why don't you write this one, Zenkichi-san?
Me? But I've never written one before.
Yes. Remember what Konoe did to Akane. You simply need to express your rage.
Well, it's true. He does have to answer for that.
All right, that takes care of the calling card. Just gotta figure out how to send it.
Hey, I didn't agree to anything.
He's so comfortable bad-mouthing us on TV. Maybe it's time we gave him a taste of his own medicine.
Copy the enemy's strats?
How about an online broadcast?
We need more impact.
Could we just hand-deliver it, maybe?
If we want to get arrested, yeah.
More impact.
What do you think?
Than making a tech giant feel like he's not in control of tech. Cats. Thank you for knocking over the controller. Appreciate it. Alright guys, just a sec. You knocking onto the couch, really? Oh my god, cat. Really? Fucking cat. What? What was that?
Your ear next going as well as mine. Trying to put the baby down with a bump finger? That's fun.
Oh, well, I mean, at least you managed to get it done. Oh. Yes, please. I couldn't have had better timing. I literally just finished this one, so. Yeah, I heard.
Yeah.
I kind of figured that was the response. We were gonna get out of that. Yeah, she had a much better night than the last couple of nights, so. Something's going on. There's gotta be. Well, yeah. Maybe an unexplainable. I'm gonna tell myself something's up and just pretend that it's gonna get better eventually. Yeah, of course. Alright.
I don't know. I'm not sensing a clear winner here.
Hey guys, check it out.
Gonna do this a little bit smarter this time, Cat?
Oh, you don't see them very often
Fucking
nowadays.
kidding.
That's the Regenbogen. It's the only airship in Japan that's currently in service. It seems it's being used to advertise Emma for Medice at the moment.
For Medice?
Apparently, it circles Osaka's airspace every day.
Every day?
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Way ahead of me. All right.
The last time the group said that, they were incredibly wrong. They deal with a crooked politician and on top of everything. And then it turns out that was not the end. Why would it be the end here? Alright, let's see.
Now then.
Let's just see. This should be good to carry on from here.
Yes.
That night.
Huh? Some kind of card?
Oh, they didn't do what I thought. they
Wait,
were gonna
that's...
do. That's hilarious.
Phantom thieves? Is that actually real? Testing, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, looks like we're live.
So, I just talk into this?
You're on, man. Just say it.
Okay. Are you listening, Konoe? Toying with innocent lives, slandering us. You've been busy, but so have we. Now it's payback time. Ready or not, here we come!
To the villain who thinks he's a hero, Akira Konoe.
You stole the desires of countless people.
And tonight, we're baking them, taking them...
You had one line!
I meant to say that, baking them, like in an oven.
Seriously?
It's a fact.
The Phantom Thieves? Impossible! To the criminal tyrant masquerading as a hero, Sir Akira Konoe. All subsequent references will henceforth be shortened to Party A. Party A has wronged multiple innocents by flaunting a false sense of justice and shifting the blame for the murder of one of his employees. On top of that, Party A is also guilty of wrongfully imprisoning a group of minors. Therefore, in addition to putting out a formal warrant of arrest for Party A's crimes, tonight the Phantom Thieves will commit some larceny of their own and take back every desire you've stolen? Is this some kind of joke? Emma, what the hell is going on? I thought we trapped them in the jail.
Unable to answer. Please ask a different question.
Don't give me that, Emma! I'm your master! Now answer me, damn it!
Unable to answer. Please ask a different question. Unable to answer.
God damn it! You think you can change my heart? Wretched little urchins! I won't be defeated so easily. Taking back the desires.
Ooh, you look cool.
You think you can steal from
and
me?
This is apparently... It's very clear that Saffron
I am the very hero these people have been praying for.
Heart, so this is what Saffron Man is supposed
The
to look
Phantom
like?
Thieves are the evil that stands in the way of that.
Not gonna lie.
Come,
Kinda cool.
let's see who changes who.
Konoe's probably losing it right about now.
Dispensing the calling cards from the enemy's own airship. What a truly impeccable strategy.
How much you want to bet the police are already all over that thing?
Aw, won't it be sad when they find out we were broadcasting from a remote location? Nice job, Mona and Zenkichi.
Yeesh. That was some contraption you put together.
You did good too, Sophia.
All I did was search the web for a blueprint we could use.
Was it okay for us to leave it on the airship, though?
Nah, I built it using a bunch of junk parts you can find just about anywhere. We're in the clear.
Word has certainly reached Konoe by now.
Yeah, but a calling card. You couldn't have added a little more spice there, Gramps?
To the criminal tyrant masquerading as a hero, Sir Akira Konoe. All subsequent references will henceforth be shortened to Party A. Party A has wronged multiple innocents by flaunting a false sense of justice and...
Party A?
It's an arrest warrant. Is there a problem?
It's supposed to be a calling card. What the hell's this Party A crap?
Oh, shut up. Real big talk comes from the guy who screwed up his line.
What? Look, I told you I didn't screw up.
We're faking them. You're right. It's very much Senkichi-san's style. I thought it was different.
Fine, whatever. If things go well, hopefully this will be the last one.
The last calling card. Kinda sad when you think about it.
Hey, this fight's just getting started.
Alright, here we go. Time for the big finish. Everybody ready?
So this is the final battle.
Yeah,
The
let's
final
give it
battle.
everything we've got.
All right.
Okay, we're in. Stay sharp, guys.
Nearby shadow detected.
It shoot your hole.
All right, let's get to work.
Nope, no shadows here.
All right, let's get moving.
It's a long way up.
Sorry to keep you waiting, you goateed prick.
We're here to straighten out that crooked heart of yours.
So you've come. A warm welcome to the terrorists who toy with others' hearts in the name of their self-righteous justice. The infamous Phantom.
I mean, he's not wrong.
As if you've any right to talk. You who repeatedly takes control of whomever you please.
And you even tried to pass us off as a bunch of killers. You're the real bad guy here.
Huh. It would appear you haven't realized just how similar we are.
What?
Again, he's not
We're
wrong.
one and the same. We both detest this rotten society and struggle day after day to combat it. With our power to change hearts, we struggle.
Don't kid yourself. There's no way you're the same as us.
We all know about your past. It must have been terrible for you, but still, what you're doing now makes you no better than a common criminal.
I change hearts in order to exterminate the evils of this world. Are we not essentially the same? I'm simply introducing a system to keep things in order. And
do you mind,
when the cognitive
what this
world
plan is,
revealed
or-
itself to me, I took it as an act of divine revelation. It was my birthright to change this godforsaken planet. With the cognitive world in my grasp, I could wipe all evil from the face of the earth. I would not waste such an incredible gift. But in order to see that dream realized, I needed a world that would allow me to erase even the slightest traces of evil from people's subconscious minds. To that end, I required something that could reach everyone and bring them to submission. Yes, it seems AI was the solution to that problem. Thus, the next step was to acquire Emma and have it learn more about cognitive science at the research lab in Okinawa. The end results were the jails created by Emma. Unique cognitive worlds in which no heart, no matter how cold, would resist being changed.
You're saying Emma made the jails?
So that's why the jails were left standing even after we defeated the Monarchs.
The jails aren't perfect, mind you. A jail's area of effect only covers roughly one city. Peculiar how such a phenomenal power has such a limited range. In order to change the hearts of all humanity, I needed nothing short of an army of monarchs. So I began gathering pawns, powerless, lamenting puppets who felt as hopeless on this earth as I once did. And do you know what happens when you grant people like that the power to change hearts? They welcome their newfound power with open arms. And by using Emma to guide them, keeping them under control is a menial task. With the monarchs I'd personally selected, I could change the hearts of the festering rabble who calls this rotten place home. With the monarchs at my command, I could change the heart of anyone who dares step out of line. That was the end game. Operation Oracular. But you phantom thieves had to show up and ruin everything.
So when we started taking down your jails, you got scared that your plan would fail. That's why you used the police and turned Akane into a monarch. It was all an attempt to stop us.
It's not too late. I can still erase these obstacles and start over. You're still so naive. But eventually, even you will come to understand. Fight all you want. The most you can do is change the hearts of a scant few. Don't you see that my way is far more
pragmatic.
So everything will be fine as long as you're the one making all the decisions? Who do you think you are? Some kind of god?
You're just forcing your ideas on everyone else!
What foolish logic. So when you change people's hearts, it's right. But when someone else does it, it's wrong. I've built an entire infrastructure for changing hearts. What was impossible for you, I have made a reality. As a hero, I will reign over the whole world with infallible justice.
You used Akane for this ridiculous plan of yours? She was just an innocent girl. Everyone you've made a monarch had some form of trauma. But you treated them like tools. Even toyed with their lives. You don't know the first thing about justice.
Then do you believe you could have saved me?
Huh?
Let's say you had been around back then. Could you have saved me from my father? I had nowhere to run. I was just a scared, helpless child left to suffer by himself. Well, could you really have saved me? Even now, there are surely others being brought up in the same hell that I was, and yet you've done nothing to help them.
Well, that's...
You only destroy the evils you just happen to come across. But you'll never save everyone. Me, I have the power to change the entire world. No one will ever have to suffer as I did ever again. And to do that, you need something beyond what the Phantom Thieves can offer. You need more than some childish heroic fantasy.
But that's not justice. All you're doing is brainwashing everyone. You're taking away their freedom, who they are.
And what's the difference? Both of us change the hearts of others against their will. So how am I any different from you?
Don't you understand?
What?
For you, changing someone's heart means imprisoning them. But for the Phantom Thieves, it means setting them free. You may steal desires like them, but the Phantom Thieves give people hope. Maybe you don't realize it, but I think, deep down, you know you're nothing like them.
It seems there's little point in discussing this further. If we can't reach an understanding, then only one side can remain. It's time to decide which of us truly walks the path of justice.
Well, time to kick your ass. Oh, get the fuck out of here.
There aren't any real
Zeppelin
heroes
has
left.
a gigantic fucking neck.
The world needs someone willing to fight for its people's justice. A hero to lead them, to unify them. A hero like me!
Am I seriously going to fight a fucking... Get out of here.
And if I'm the hero, that makes you the villain!
Oh boy. Well,
I am
this
the
is gonna be
enforcer of righteousness, the hero who will purge the wicked from every corner of the globe. Prepare yourselves, Phantom Thieves, and watch as I shatter your illusory sense of justice with my own two hands.
Oh, come on! He's got a mech!
Careful! I'm picking up major energy spikes from that thing.
It even looks super powered.
It's more like a kid's toy to me. See how big I'm doing this, but let's give it all we got.
anything? Nothing?
We don't stand a chance when it's down at our level. Get out of its attack range as soon as you can.
That was me.
That exploit those weaknesses.
Don't let it get to your head now.
Get it!
Yeah.
Let's go.
Persona! Persona! Naga! Gravity! Come! You're mine!
Electricity. Strong, so keep your guard up.
Take this!
But mom,
Persona!
right.
Take this! I'll cover you.
Super got in a follow-up attack.
Come! Gravity!
All weapons and maximum firepower. Always prevail against evil.
So
You're
many.
here, everyone. Don't want to get hit by that. Gotta be an opening somewhere. Just focus on avoiding him for now.
Hey, those guns look familiar, yeah?
Wrong.
How about we give that asswipe a little shock?
Lightning attacks.
Switch out! I got this!
These things are
Think
weak.
now we
It
finally
takes a
have
minute for them to fire. You're gonna have to time this carefully.
Bring a giant robot to a fight, right?
all sense of security. This is not what I'm talking about.
I am the hero in this story. I will create a world without evil.
Without Not right. No way I'm gonna let you
Why?
research for that. Don't stop charging ahead. You don't have the stamina for that.
wasn't cool at all, but the fact that I was able to dodge everything was. I've got one cat in my lap. I got the other cat right here. And you can kind of see it. She's right there. Say hello for a while. Sit on all of my wires and stuff. You know, just gonna try though. Not really. Both my cats here on the couch.
That's not gonna work. You might want to change up your approach.
The fire.
They're following us? Those are homing missiles. Think you can shake them? This one!
Firepower's no joke.
The fire won't work. Plus, it's super strong. Be careful out there.
Your little group could never hope to accomplish what I call success. Needs a new system. It's the only way.
Eat this! Along the rest of us. Be no better than it is. We all just need to open a live without making any decisions for ourselves. We won't go back to that. Hey, watch your mouth. You're getting wrecked out there. Nice feeling, Sloan. Back it up. Wow,
His arms sweating.
the enemy stopped moving. It's overheated.
Now's our chance. Shoot him down.
Oh, okay. I didn't even see that before.
It leaks electricity. Yes, we got him. This is when we beat him up, right?
Here. Let's see.
All right, the enemy's attack power's been reduced.
Let's do this.
Here we go.
Hang in there. Defense up.
All guns fire. Leave nothing left.
We've got attacks coming in from all sides.
Here I go!
That one looks tough. Everyone stay focused.
All right!
That's a real deal. Now step up.
Persona! Come on!
What do you mean? System failure. You.
Right on the money, Sloan.
Having two parties rather than take advantage of weaknesses is really just kind of slanting everything.
You're mine. Persona. Let's go. Ravage that. Persona. Take this. Come. You're mine. Persona. Ravage that. It's over.
Down. It's go
First
time.
showtime.
Not yet. I refuse.
Calling
so far from your path.
No matter your reasons, you still use the innocent girls against command. I'll make you pay for that.
Perfection!
Hey, not bad.
Guys, it's weak to electricity! It's strong! Keep your guard up!
Here I go! I will purge all traces of evil! None will be left standing!
Leave it to me.
You must be victorious!
Guys fully don't suspect that this will go this way. Because we really only had 2 phases to this fight.
Is that it?
Yeah, I know it. Not gonna lie.
Gotta put him down
That
one
looks
last
really
time!
Cool.
Come on, Phantom Thieves! Let's end this!
Alright, motherfucker with a lightsaber. Let's see what you got. Probably a set of weaknesses and strengths too.
He may be our enemy,
It made sense.
but you've got to admire his
With the
determination.
Neck or
The
not,
fact
really taking it up a notch.
Light.
Watch your backs, guys!
What is
that
all
means
this?
this guy's
Tropical robots?
Nothing. Hitting those with enough force will cause them to explode.
find out, shall we?
Send your hand.
Whoa, huh? Maybe we can use that to our advantage.
What if he lured Kanoa into the wreckage of his mech?
I can get that one.
In the name of justice, I will vanquish the evils of this world! Ready?
What terrifying sortilege.
Don't just swing away at him. Pay close attention to his movements.
Prepare yourselves! Ready?
Fair warning, this one's gonna be rough!
See if you can keep up with this! Easy! Go, go, go!
Why are we cheating?
Let's go! With me and those who are mine! Why couldn't I be saved too? I brought the world to a new era of righteousness! Ravaging the world system to eliminate evil of any kind!
It's so unsettling. This must be Cypher.
Ready?
Exactly why we have to stop him. Before he makes any more
Watch out, here he comes!
Even if I lose my wings, the fire of justice will never fade! This one.
Press the item. I think that is. Yep.
Nuclear attack!
Come! Take this!
Oh, nice, Joker! You hit his weakness!
Persona! That's Joker for you! Let's go! Arsene! Lamia! Arsene! No, I'm set! The right of justice! Destroy Earth!
Much appreciated.
Ready? In the face of adversity,
you gave as much of a shit about actually helping people.
Prepare yourself. Why? Why can't you share my vision? I'm ridding the world of evil, just as you are. We're doing the same thing, Vincent Thieves.
Vincent Thieves would never steal someone else's freedom.
Take a good look at all these guys and stuff. Maybe then you'll see there's
Sequence of nuclear attacks!
Here!
Whoa, you took a beat. Amazing!
Queen Ma! Ganesha! Queen Ma! Ganesha! You're mine! This won't be enough to stop me!
That did it! Looks like he's weak to nuclear attacks.
Queen Ma!
Leave that one to me.
There's no escape! Ready?
What's this? Arizona! What's this?
Sure. That was a cheap trick!
Nuclear attacks!
I can get that one.
I'll crush you! Ready? Ready? This is how I annihilate the wicked!
This looks bad! Get away from him! Hurry!
Has to win!
Shouldn't have said it better myself. That's why.
Yeah, find that one good.
Okay, this one.
Down.
All right, guys! Finish him off!
Leave that one to me. Yeah,
Get away, stop moving! Hit him fast and hit him hard!
Here I go.
Got another face. That's most of the previous phases had 3. So far, it's
I can't lose! Not now!
Nope, that is good.
Still got it.
Okay. And that is there.
No! Not yet! The hero can't be defeated like this! I am the enforcer of justice! Don't deny me, Joker! Our definitions of the word are one and the same!
Dude, even we don't know what justice really is. And we don't mean to say that what we're doing is always right either.
But we're
That's
definitely
such a
not just
load of
gonna
shit,
sit back
Ruby.
while you tell everyone what to do.
It's
This whole
true,
team's
there are
been
days when I wish to
barking at
immerse
others
myself
what
in my work.
justice is.
Days when I'd
And
rather be
at
wandering around
themselves,
town.
like-
There are also days when I wish simply
they're
to
just
spend
gonna
time
say,
with those
"Oh,
close
well,
to me,
you
to
know,
throw all of that away and do only what
we're
the person in
morally
front
gray
of you
as well.
says.
We've
By
always
at that
known
point, you're
this.
nothing but a slave to fate.
All you're
I
doing
don't
is
know if I
taking away
buy that
people's
for
rights
one
to
fucking
choose for
second.
themselves and denying them their freedom.
When it comes down to it, it's no different from what your father did to you, trampling upon the one thing that makes us human. It's the very evil you claim to hate.
Are you saying I'm the evil one?
We choose the roads we take. We don't let anyone tie us down. And we do so because we want to walk our own paths our own way.
But if I fall here, then what will become of the world? There are no heroes. I'm the only one who can save it.
Are you sure? I've seen the monarchs, and the people whose hearts you've changed. They didn't look happy at all. I don't think you saved anyone doing what you did.
You know, Konoe, the world is full of evil, and there's plenty of scum out there who seem well beyond redemption. But there are some, like the Phantom Thieves, who refuse to give up. And there are people out there who, thanks to these guys, finally got the courage to crawl their way out of the darkest depths of hell. People who managed to awaken the hero inside themselves. Isn't that how we'll make this world a better place? What you're trying to do will just erase those heroes. Some before they even get their chance. Can anybody really know peace if they're forced to be stuck that way all the time?
I'd be erasing the heroes.
Konoe,
Potential
it's not the
heroes.
people who need saving. If anyone needs it, it's you.
Huh?
Ever since you killed your father all those years ago, all you've ever done is run away, rotten as he was, having to live with the pain of killing your own flesh and blood, knowing that you could be caught at any moment. You were alone. And getting stronger was the only way you could protect yourself.
You're right. I killed my father. And I lied to escape punishment. I called it justice, hoping that there'd never come a day when I had to face the truth. But what I did back then was just evil.
Then you know what you need to do, Konoe. The hero you keep inside needs to save you from that evil.
The hero I keep inside, I have to save myself. I see now. It's been right there with me, all along. Very well. I admit defeat. I'll confess my crimes and accept my punishment, whatever it may be. I'll destroy Emma
But
as
first,
well. You have my word. Phantom Thieves. If it's possible, I only ask that you please prove to the world that I was defeated by the real heroes of this story. Ones with a true sense of justice. Thank you.
but first,
That's our cue.
missed opportunity
Get out of here,
there.
guys.
Oh, pardon me. It's a nice low-key night. Had a few blips, but altogether, nothing really.
that
But
was a
it's
close
also Wednesday night.
But we did it. Now we
on
just have to
a
wait and see.
Unpopular
We certainly
channel.
learned a lot. Emma, Konoe's big plan?
Konoe said he taught cognitive science to Emma in order to create jails. Shutting down Emma should mean the jails will finally disappear.
So our names are probably in the clear too, right?
Well, it depends on Konoe's confession, but I'm thinking it'll probably work out that way. What's so funny?
Nothing. It's just those things you said back there. It was nice to hear you talk about us that way.
Agreed, though, in all honesty. I can't say I thought all of what Kanoe said was wrong. However, your words reminded me of precisely why we do this, Senkichi.
That's one of the big reasons why we started the Phantom Thieves in the first place. To give courage to people.
Yeah, that speech was top, Senkichi. Gotta give you props for that one.
Any more of this, and I'd say you were proud of me. Anyway, we've done what we set out to do. So, in the meantime...
Hell yeah! Osaka Feast Round 2 coming at ya!
Then let's
more
get our
filler.
butts in gear.
Let's
I'm
say we
talking
get
deep
through the
fried
filler
skewers, pork buns,
and,
okonomiyaki. Oh man, what else?
We've done
I mean,
nothing
this
but
is
eat
sixth
since
chapter
we got to
complete
Osaka.
at this point.
You're young. Don't worry about
Sit
it.
in on the setup
Today's on
for
me.
chapter
Get whatever
7, I
you
guess.
want. Woohoo! Gramps got a heart of gold!
Leave the search to me. I'll find us whatever you guys want.
And our tour guide's coming in clutch. Sheesh, don't get too carried away, guys. We've got big changes on the horizon, you know?
Osaka has a lot of top-tier sushi vendors, too.
Sushi? What are we waiting for?
Not so fast. Let us not forget the blowfish and crab hot pots.
Hot pot again? Eh, whatever. Still down.
Hey, take it easy, you guys.
That, I like putting points into that immediately, if I can.
I am Akira Kanoe, founder and CEO of Medivh. On behalf of the company, I have an announcement of grave importance. Recently, I stated my company had been targeted by the Phantom Thieves in an attempt to discredit our company. I now admit that this was a total fabrication, with no truth to it whatsoever. I, Akira Kanoe, am the true culprit. I devised a plan to accuse the Phantom Thieves of a terrorist plot, so I could conceal my own heinous crimes. Specifically, so I could abuse Emma and gain control of people's hearts. I publicly admit the virtual assistant app, Emma, contains a function that allows me to manipulate other people. Using specific language, I could change their hearts and make them do as I wished. Yes, this process is essentially brainwashing, and I have scores of evidence proving it works. The change of heart epidemic that has plagued this nation is entirely
so he's
my
taking
own.
the fall.
By controlling
That's not
people's
a
hearts,
confession.
I was
He's
able to make them do my
scapegoating.
bidding across the entire country, including horrific crimes. This includes the death of Shuzo Ubukata, the head researcher of our Okinawa research facility.
I didn't think of this before. So, in Persona 5, and I mean spoiler alert, I guess, but in Persona 5, we had, before the Phantom Thieves even came into existence, there was a mess of psychotic breakdowns that happened, which was implied to come as a result of when somebody went into their into a person's cognitive world or their palace and stole their treasure and then killed the palace's ruler. So they basically just had a mental breakdown and resulted in a whole bunch of messy shit. Usually the death of the target or somebody they were targeting in some obtuse way. And this was proven in the case of one of the main tertiary characters, let's say. And I'm not going to spoil that far. but we see evidence of this. That it isn't just like the person becomes a zombie and then herder, they end up dead, but they end up acting in such a way that either you can directly manipulate them into doing what you want by leaving them alive and putting them at your mercy. You can manipulate them into doing what you want, or you can just kill them in their palace and just they become a mess. It was implied through the course of the game that the main what the party thought was the main antagonist, a corrupt politician, was at the source of everything once you took care of them, and then you went one step further and took care of the cause of all that stuff. It was good. Now, this implies that this guy is doing one of two things. He's either just trying to take the fall for the Phantom Thieves, or, worse yet, in the background of Persona 5, this gentleman was partially responsible for a large number of psychotic breakdowns that happened that went without explanation. Like, for example, earlier on in Persona 5, where I actually talked to my girlfriend about this while I was playing Persona 5 Royal the other day, where I think it was a fast food employee or something like that, uncharacteristically just I can't remember how it went, but it was like he dropped trowel and, like, I guess while he was naked did something and took photos and video of himself while he was naked preparing food or doing something along those lines, and it was completely just ass backwards because it happened just before a shareholders meeting, and this caused the company, the fast food chain, to just tank. And it's very clear that this was directed to make the company take a hit. And it's, you sit back going, well, okay, towards the end of the game, you'd be like, well, okay, this guy and his cohorts, let's say, are responsible for this in some way, shape, or form. Don't know why they would kind of like butcher or axe a fast food chain, but then something like this happens, and it's like, well, okay, a guy with a twisted sense of morality comes along and says, yeah, no, capitalism bad, and kind of casts a little bit of doubt on old plot elements. I'm not even sure why, like, this is necessary, because now it's kind of putting a little bit of doubt on
I shifted the blame
lore
onto the fan. I must also confess,
but this game's done that a few times so far that I've noticed.
Over 20 years
which is
ago,
kind of taking something that's
claimed
been
that
established
my
or
father was killed
rather assumed
in a
and just flipping it on its
when
ass.
the one who really killed him was me. I took my father's life, then attempted to frame others for my crime, so I could avoid any repercussions. These are the crimes I confess to you all. As of today, I will be stepping down as CEO of Mediz and turning myself in to the police. Emma will be shut down. The AI will be wiped from the servers. All these terrible things were done for nothing but my own selfish desires. So now I must do the right thing and bring myself to justice.
controlling people's hearts? Is that real?
Wait, Emma? Like the app Emma?
Oh shit! Better delete that.
Inoue-san! I thought you were a hero to this country!
I knew it. I knew the Phantom Thieves were really the good guys. Nice try there.
Oh yeah!
Yes! It really worked! A comeback win for the Phantom Thieves. We've brought down the mastermind. Looks like the case is finally closed.
Once we confirm
That's
Emma's
what
no
you
longer
think.
running, our work will be done.
Yep. Once that's done, everything's up to the police and the courts. In
There's
fact,
still
I'll head
the
over and pick
guy.
him up now.
Good luck.
The government guy.
I hope it goes well for
Of
you.
course again, government man.
Yep.
Old white dude.
Well, off I go.
Pulling the strings. He's got to be taken care of. And then I presume, like most of
Now,
the Persona games,
what should the rest of us
there's
do?
a guy
We'll
above
probably
that
hear
guy.
all about it tomorrow.
Some
At
kind
that
of
point,
supernatural
I suppose
being
we
of
should
some
get back
sort.
to Tokyo.
So we're finally nearing the end of our journey.
What say we wrap it up with a round of sightseeing? It looks like Osaka has plenty to check out.
Ooh, sounds good here.
So, once the jails disappear, the trip will be over. You think so? It felt like an instant to me.
Well, Sophia, you
Hey,
also.
Do you
I've
remember
been
the deal
going
we
through
made?
this with the frequency
I
I
joined the
have.
Phantom Thieves,
So
and in return, I learned about the heart. I've experienced so much on this journey, and learned all sorts of feelings, but I still don't truly understand the heart. All this time, I've had the same query.
listen, Sophia.
What is the difference between you all and Kanoe?
People don't
He was
understand
trying to
their own
help people,
hearts.
wasn't he?
There's no way
And
you're
the
going.
Phantom Thieves do the same thing. However, everyone instead argues that Kanoe was wrong. What exactly was wrong? That is true. The trauma he endured is truly awful, but there's something else. The Phantom Thieves lived their lives following
So is
their
this game
beliefs.
implying
But
that
Kanoe and his monarchs, they couldn't do
trauma
that.
in your life
The Phantom Thieves must have strong hearts to live as they do.
It's almost like
When
a
our journey
transference
I won't
of
be able to
bad
help you
from
anymore.
one person to the
But
other.
our deal
Like,
will be finished. If the jails disappear, I won't be able to learn
I
about
don't think
myself
it quite
anymore.
works like that.
What should I do? If I had a strong heart like the Phantom Thieves, maybe then I could choose my own path.
Now, hang on there, Sophia. I think you got the wrong idea. Just because we're going back to Tokyo, that doesn't mean your deal's up, right?
Really?
You think I'm kidding? The jails may go away, but we've still learned a whole lot on this trip. And there's gotta be some evidence about your past here in the real world. So how's about we all go looking for it together?
Oh, you too.
Come on now, don't get me going too. We're all friends here. Feel free to hang out in this guy's phone as long as you like. In fact,
Hey,
we'd welcome the company.
Thank you.
Yo, what's the holdup, guys?
Whoops. Looks like we're being slowpokes. Let's get going.
I'm a little busy with my talking cat and my talking phone. Alright?
Mr. Kanoe, what is going on? Everything you said, was that true?
Please, settle down. I'm sure Mr. Kanoe had his reasons for...
It's fine. I admit I've made so much trouble for you. I'm entirely to blame. I'm on my way to turn myself into the police now. I apologize for leaving the company in such a state.
Mr. Kanoe.
Allow us to spare you the drive.
Are you gonna...
Excuse me, who are...
Oh, okay.
We're the
I
police.
was gonna say, we're here to name the
Akira
interim
Kanoe, you are under
CEO.
arrest. I'll spare you the list of charges.
How great it is to return a favor, Akira Kanoe.
And you are?
The last monarch you installed was my only daughter.
Actually,
You toyed
my real
with
name
and
is
ruined
Bitchface
countless
McFay.
lives, and now it'll be for nothing. You even used an innocent, grieving child for your own benefit. You're taking responsibility for what you've done.
I'm so sorry. I was so desperate. I disregarded something so important. Free will. I was on the verge of stamping out what makes us truly human. I haven't turned out any different from my own father.
On your feet. We'll hear it all at the station. All about the connection between Iwata and the top brass on our force.
There's nothing you can do to earn my forgiveness. But your confession can save the lives of a whole bunch of people. It's what you wanted, right? Now's your time to be the hero. It's all up to you.
Perhaps.
Wait, do I not even have to deal with that?
No. What?
In that case,
Who did I take out last time? I think I took out Futaba. Right? Let's do that again.
Huh?
Come on,
Yeah.
come on!
I'll do that. Let's go.
superb!
You're right.
Mm-hmm. Hey there. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Aww.
What's the plan?
So...
So,
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Hey.
Really? Yep.
Why not stir the pot?
Huh?
What was that sound?
Good grief.
So let's toast to this totally closed case.
Cheers!
Soda really hits the spot after a job done right.
Okay, Gramps.
I'm curious, why Universal Land anyway?
You've gotta hit up Universal Land when you go to Osaka. Plus, I thought it'd make a fitting atmosphere for our celebration.
Ha, nice one, Lady Ann. You really know how to pick 'em.
Dude, you should try to get a job here. You'd make it huge in your Phantom Thief form.
Hey, don't treat me like some kind of mascot.
This place really brings back memories of celebrating last year. We shared a lot of our lives together.
Not just as the Phantom Thieves.
Although this experience was quite different from our time opposing the palace rulers, Alice Hiragi, Ango Natsume, Mariko Hyodo, Akira Kinoe, there's no mistake they needed stopping. They each had very complex circumstances. This isn't to negate the crimes they committed, but it's impossible to simply write them off as evil.
You're right. They had all suffered so much.
Everyone loses their way or faces hardship at some point. And it always has the potential to make a permanent impact on someone. But the biggest testament to a person's character is what they do after their hardship.
As for the monarchs, they were all taken advantage of while they were lost. They changed the hearts of those around them to fit their ideals, and refused to accept their true selves.
Still, such a fate could easily befall any one of us. If someone came to me, claiming to hold the means to solve all my problems when I was at my most hurt and desperate, I can't say I wouldn't have wound up in the same conundrum.
I think we'll make it just fine.
There you go, trying to sound cool again.
If any of us were in trouble, none of the rest would leave him behind like that. I'd be totally screwed without you guys, but when I'm with you,
I realize now after talking for so long that I'm super quiet.
That's true. We should especially keep a close eye on Ryuji.
Ooh, the fist of justice may rise again yet.
Why's that gotta be the first thing you jump to?
He has a point. So long as we have each other, we will never stray from our path, no matter how painful.
The Phantom Thieves are going to be fine. I guarantee it.
Why are you saying that like you're not one of us, huh? You're a Phantom Thief too.
Right. Sophia, Zenkichi, and all of us make up the Phantom Thieves.
Thank you, everyone.
All right, let's keep the good times rolling and live it up one last night in Osaka.
Yeah!
My head's killing me. Still feeling all that soda from last night, too.
I'm quite
I'm
nauseous
sure you're
as well.
feeling the soda.
Symptoms process. You have what you call hangovers. Is that right?
Soda doesn't give people hangovers. It's more like that one stuffed his face too much, and that one whacked his head on the ceiling when he got too rowdy.
Oh, I understand.
Seriously, don't misinform Sophia with such stupidity.
Sounds like you damn kids are just as rambunctious as ever.
Zenkichi! We saw the news. Nice work bringing in Konoe.
Thank you for all your efforts.
Yep. But there's still one last perp I've got to bring in.
That's right. Owada.
I'm flying back to Tokyo pretty soon. Sounds like we'll be going our separate ways for now. That doesn't sound half bad. Well, I do still have some time left. I suppose I should send my partners off right. Speaking of which... Got a sec? Well, in that case...
Now's a good time to see.
Now then. I should write something.
Kind of a low-key night, so I don't really need to worry too much about anything. Not even gonna post the stats tonight. There's no point. Thank you to my girlfriend for tuning in. Thank you to anybody who might be viewing VOD or on YouTube. If you can hear me at all. I guess that's that. 6th chapter is completed. Tune in next time to see the next chapter. See you around.